what's your name, sis? Sela? Nice to meet you. I'm Officer Asa. Nice to meet you. So what we out here to do? Who is? Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, how you doing? Come here. I need to talk to you real quick. How you doing? I'm Officer Asa. So what we out here to do is we out here to teach the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American who they are according to the Bible. Because when we came over here in slavery, we were destroyed. What's your last name, Harris? Okay, so we came from the west coast of Africa, right? Is that an African name? Is that an African last name? Harris? No, it's not, right? So where did those names come from? They came from our oppressors.
That's
the
right.
people that put us in shackles, that brought us over here against our will.
That's right.
So did you know that our history is actually found in the Bible? That God said his chosen people, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are actually called Israelites, according to the Bible. He said that we were going to be brought over here as punishment for not keeping the commandments. We're going to bring that out. Deuteronomy 28:15. Y'all got a Bible? Y'all want to follow along? Because we want to teach you according to the Bible. We didn't come out here to speak our own words. We're going to show you according to the Bible that the black and Hispanics are the true Israelites.
That's right.
Okay, bring that out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is Moses. This is Moses talking to the children of Israel. He said, if you don't hearken or if you don't listen to what God is telling you to do, because God gave us commandments. He said, if you don't listen and do those commandments, read.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
Some of them.
All his
You have to
commandments.
do all the commandments, read.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day.
Read.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
So are curses good or bad things? They're bad things. What's another word for a curse? It's something bad. What if you sin? What does God do? How does he punish you? He puts a judgment on you. So if you kill somebody, it's just like today. If you kill somebody, then the judge is going to sentence you to 25 to life, or maybe even death. So God is saying the same thing. If you don't listen to what I'm telling you, I'm going to put curses or judgments on you. So that's what happened to us. Read on.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So he said, it's going to come upon you and overtake you. No matter where you go in the world, these curses or these judgments were going to be on his people. That's how you're able to identify who the true Israelites are according to the Bible. Read.
Verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So if you go into any city, no matter where you go in America, where are you going to find the blacks and Hispanics predominantly? What neighborhoods? Are they going to be good neighborhoods? What's another word for our neighborhoods? Ghettos, hoods, slums. He said you're going to be what in the city?
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
You're going to see judgments on the true Israelites in the city.
That's right.
That's Bible prophecy. Read.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So he said you're going to be also cursed in the field. So what nation of people do you know? Come take a look at this. What do you see at the bottom? Slaves. Where are they at? In the cotton fields. Read that again.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
Says, cursed shalt you be in the field. So what nation of people other than the blacks and Hispanics do you know were in the cotton field, sugarcane field, tobacco field, 18 hours a day, working hard labor? That's us. God said we're going to have those judgments on us if we don't keep his commandment.
That's right.
Now let's come all the way into today. Who's the first fired, last hired in the job field? No. Who are the first fired, last hired? Blacks. That's us. God is saying you're going to have these curses on you no matter where you go. Why? Because you didn't keep the commandment.
That's right.
Go to verse 32. I'm going to show you again some of the curses. Now, what are we bringing out? We identifying who the Israelites are according to the Bible.
That's right.
That's what we're doing. Read.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So look on this sign. You see that auction block? It says our sons and our daughters were going to be given to another people. Who was that? Who had their sons and daughters given to other people? Blacks. When we came over here, we landed We landed maybe in Mississippi. So when we got on the auction blocks, Master Charles, he live in Virginia. So you got to take your kids, he snatched them from you and takes them all the way up to Virginia. That's a curse. God said that's going to happen to his people. Why? Because his people are rebellious, hard-headed. We don't like to do what God tells us to do.
That's right.
That's why you see us suffering, getting shot down in the street. A cop is supposed to protect the community. What do to the black people? They put their knee on our neck for 9 minutes until we pass away. We got to call for our mama to try to get this man to let us go. Stop killing us. Every week now, just about, you see the blacks and Hispanics getting killed in the streets. He said we was going to be cursed in the city. Go to verse 48. Watch this.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
For not keeping the commandments, you're going to have to serve your enemies. No, that said friends, right?
Serve thine enemies.
God said we're going to have to serve our friends.
Thine enemies.
So do your friends take you into slavery? Do they make you work 18 hours a day for no pay? God said there are enemies. Now when our people hear this, they get shooken up. Oh no, I ain't got no enemies. But what did God say? Read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
God said we're going to have to serve our enemies.
That's
the
right.
people that hate us the most, they're going to be ruling over us. We're going to have to serve them.
Right.
Read.
Which the Lord shall sin against thee.
Who sent them against us?
The Lord shall sin against thee.
God did this. We in this condition because God authorized the white man to come and say, take my people, they too wicked.
Teach on.
You got to take them into slavery because we didn't want to come back and keep his commandments.
That's right.
So his wrath is on us right now. He's punishing us. We're in punishment right now. But there is a brighter side to this story. Read on.
In hunger.
In hunger, if we want something to eat, we're going to have to go to our enemies. Where do you go get your food? Walmart. Who owns Walmart? The white man. You have to go to him if you want something to eat. Read.
In thirst.
Now, water falls out the sky free, right? So God said you won't even have to go to him if you want water. Do you have a water bill? Why do you have a water bill if water is free? Do you go get Aquafina, Ice Mountain, Fiji? Why are we buying water out of a store? That doesn't make sense. But God said that's going to be on his chosen people for not keeping his commandments.
That's right.
Read on.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness, those clothes you got on, you got to go to their stores and buy them. What do we read? The Bible. This is not a fictional fairy tale book. God said this is going to be happening to his chosen people because we hard-headed, we're rebellious. Read on.
And in want of all things.
In one of some things.
All things.
So if we want religion, who taught us religion over here on this side of the world? The white man. He said, slave, obey your master. See, that's what God wants you to do. You got to serve me 18 hours a day, whatever I want. If I want to come sleep with your wife, I get to do that because God said I can do it. That's the deceit that he put on our people. He's doing it even today. He tells the blacks and Hispanics that the laws of God are done away with. We don't have to keep those no more. Is that true? Is it true that we don't have to keep God's law? Oh no. No, that's the only way that we're going to get salvation.
That's right.
Christ is coming back after we start keeping his commandments.
That's right.
And he shall put a yoke of iron.
He shall do what?
Put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
You can Google this anywhere. You type in yokes of iron on the computer, you're going to see black and Hispanics with yokes of iron on their neck.
That's right.
God said, who is that going to be happening to? Read it again.
And he shall put a yoke of
The
iron.
white man, the Arab man, going to put a what?
A yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Read.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Until he had destroyed us. Not physically in our bodies, but in our mind.
That's right.
Now, anything he tell us to do, if he say it's okay, we out here committing abortions. Did you know black women kill more of their kids than any other nation of people on this earth? He said, no, it's pro-choice. You can kill your kid, it's okay. He has deceived us. And we go along with everything he say. He gives us Christmas, he gives us New Year's, he gives us Easter, and guess what? We love that thing. Listen to me, sir. This you ain't gonna get this in the regular Christian church. They're not gonna teach you none of this. They're not gonna teach you who you are according to the Bible. They're not gonna teach you what you got to do to get out of slavery. Because we're still captives here in this land. We got to go to all the other nations for everybody. Who owns that that marathon over there? The Arab man. Who owns that BP right there? The Arab man. Everywhere you look, that blue shirt, fish and chicken, the Arab man. Everywhere you look in your neighborhood, every other nation is actually profiting off of our people.
That's right.
That's according to the Bible.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28,
23.
verse 43.
Read.
The stranger that is within thee.
So the stranger, the other nations that are within your community, in your neighborhoods, read,
shall get up above thee very high.
they're going to own the gas stations. They're going to own the businesses. They're going to own the schools that you got to go to in your own neighborhood. He said the strangers, these other nations, read.
And thou shalt come down very low.
You're going to come down what?
Very low.
He said you're going to be very low. Meaning you're not going to own anything in your own neighborhood, in your own community. Why? Because the strangers are going to own it. These are curses according to the Most High God. Judgments, read.
Verse 44. He shall lend to thee.
So if you want a loan, you want a car, you want a house, it says he going to what?
He shall lend to thee.
You got to go to their banks and get money from them. Anything you want. You want to purchase like a house or a car, you got to go to their banks to get it. You can't go amongst your own people. We don't own no banks. Read.
And thou shalt not lend to him.
But we don't lend to any other nations. We get our money and we get our loans from every other nation. We don't lend to any other nation. We don't even lend to our own brothers and sisters. Read.
He shall be the head.
It says he shall be the head. So the head in our communities are the Arab mans, the white mans, the East Indian man, the African man. All of these people are on top of us.
That's right.
Read.
And thou shalt be the tail.
And we shall be the tail. We're going to be the last nation on the earth as far as status. No other nation is as low as the blacks and Hispanics. Right now, the Hispanics, Trump is trying to push them out the country. He's taking their kids, he's separating them. That's how we know that they're Israelites too, because the curses are on them as well.
That's right.
They're suffering them even today. Even our people, you go over to Liberia, or on the other side of the world, they still have our people in captivity. Even over here, you got the sex trade. They sex trafficking our young women. That's still on us today. Finish that out.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee.
All these what?
All these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee.
Now jump down to 46. He says all these curses going to come upon you and pursue you. Read.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee.
So the curses are going to be upon you, Israelite man, Israelite woman. Read.
For a sign.
For a sign. So sis, how do I know that that's a gas station over there? If I need some gas, how would I know where to go to get some gas? Because of the sign, it says marathon. That's a sign. So God said these curses are going to be up on the Israelites for a sign. You're going to be able to look and say, damn, look, they getting jacked up out there. They getting shot down in the street. They kids getting taken from them. They had to work in the fields for 18 hours. Those are signs. That's how you know that the curses came true, according to the Bible. Why? We didn't listen. We didn't do what God told us to do. We didn't hearken. Read.
And for a wonder.
And for a wonder. You wondering, damn, why the black people, if we under grace and God love everybody, why we still in captivity? Why we the only nation that got to go through slavery? Why is all this stuff happening just our nation? We just can't seem to get right. We march all day. We go to church all day. But something's wrong. Something is in our mind wondering. What's going on? He said for a sign and for a wonder. That's why we wonder all day long why we can't get these people off our backs. Read.
And upon thy seed.
And upon our children. Our seed is our children. That's why you see generational curses. Our health problems come from what we eat. And they poison in our water, like in Flint, Michigan. It's been like 8 years and they still don't have clean water.
That's right.
Our food is all jacked up. All of this stuff, they feed us stuff like pigs and shrimp, crab, lobster. All of these things are bottom feeders. We're not even supposed to eat that according to the Bible. Did y'all know that? So this is what we out here to teach you. They have taught us everything we need to know to destroy ourselves. They put poison in our neighborhoods like drugs. Liquor stores on every corner. It's to destroy us.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.